invented the jet engine. That changed everything that's going on with the war. We'll go into some of this on the technology and the tools things, but who knows Code Tweet? Okay, my presentation actually, which gauging some of you guys here in the audience, I think probably would have been better if I would have done the other presentation, which was stuff I learned from Chris Hoyt. The guy is there. Code Tweet is something that I actually had never really heard of before. But what the idea is that if you have a Twitter address or a Twitter handle that you want 4 or 5 or 6 people to be able to have access to and answer, Code Tweet allows you to code tweet. You can have one centralized mailbox. So say for your company, say for your jobs that you're working on. Maybe there's 3 recruiters that work in the healthcare arena. Maybe there's 3 people that work at your agency. But you have a Twitter handle and you're talking back and forth with candidates, prospective people. When a tweet comes in, you have the ability of using Code Tweet to go out there and everybody sees the same inbox and you can reply and know who replied to that person. It's pretty cool. Blogging, the thing about blogging, and you guys will have the opportunity to learn more about blogs, but the biggest thing is the SEO behind it. The search engine optimization that is out there, that you have as capabilities. Mobile apps, Foursquare, South by Southwest, if you guys aren't going there, you need to. Dragon, I'll probably show that in the, anybody familiar with Dragon? Dragon Speed? It's pretty cool. So I'll show that in the cool tools if we get the opportunity. All right.
Schnyder, you pipsqueak! What the hell are you trying to teach these people?
Not much, obviously, right? So, all right, basic training. You guys know, okay, I'm just going to bounce down to this one, training this week. How many people have gone to, other than take TalentNet out of the picture? Raise your hand if you have gone to some sort of recruiting training in the last week. Okay. How about in the last month? Okay. Look at that, guys. Start working with your managers to see what you can do in terms of making sure, or just set it up. Just start doing stuff. All right, I'm not going to go through this slide too much. I talked about it. But one of the things in training is that if you can get special forces, the ninjas, whatever. But the one thing I will talk about, this is one of my favorites personally. You guys, in Boolean queries, I like to say that I know how to do a lot of Boolean queries and logic and stuff like that. Who uses a mirror search? If you guys are not using that, I know you can use it on Monster. It's one of the best Boolean queries that you can find. Mirror basically means if you use that Boolean query or Boolean operator, what that means is within 10 words, 10 characters basically, forwards or back from that word, you're going to find something. So I used to use that for Oracle when I was doing like IT recruiting, Oracle Developer 2000, whatever. If you want that somewhere near this, I use it for brand management, for marketing, brand management near MBA. So look for, think about all the applications that you can use that for something near something, okay? It's big. You guys will find that will change some of the ways that you do. Techniques.
Can you use that on LinkedIn, Google, Yahoo?
Can you use it on LinkedIn and Yahoo? I don't think the answer is yes. You have to look at, I don't think you can do it on Yahoo, and I don't think I've seen it on Google. Yeah, you can't do it on LinkedIn. But I've found it on Monster, that you can do it on Monster. Okay? Okay, I'm going to skip over some of this stuff. Branding, yeah, they do a great job branding. Okay, this is one thing I thought was pretty funny. Advertising savvy, when you're posting your jobs, what do your jobs say about you? This one says, naval recruiters never had pictures of ships covered in snow in their office. Think about what you're projecting as the image to candidates, always. Are you projecting the job as you want them to see it, or the way that the job description says? Do you take the job description? That's probably on the job description, right? Naval recruiters probably conveniently forget to put that on or tell people about that. You know. All right. Techniques, offense, defense. I'm going to rip through these really quick. You guys know takeaway close. This is a technique that's great. Always make the candidate, always come back to you, like take away. I'm not really sure that you're sounding like you're interested in this job. Take it away from them a little bit. ABCs, always be closing. The counter offer, make sure you're hitting that. Competition, I covered. Recon, intelligence, spies. college, on the college side, that's something where I actually will use my ambassadors, my college people that I've just hired into schools. I will actually ask them if they want to work with me, what other companies are offering, what other companies' packages are, how other interviews go, what was your experience like when you interviewed over at that other company. I just want to get what the others are doing. You may also get that with your candidates in the interview process. All right, techniques on diversity. Certified diversity recruiter. I used to be a manager of diversity for Pepsi, for Frito. If you do any MBA recruiting or you do any other types, definitely when you get around to consortium, MLT, catch me after this if you have questions about that, and I can take you in deep on some of these. All right. Well, maybe we won't listen to him. I think he just says,
Schnyder, you just suck. The entire back row is asleep. They've had 6 cups of coffee, and you're still making them to sleep. What the heck?
all right. So I'll leave you with 3 little things real quick. This guy's skydiving. I just got 4-square badge for I'm in the air. Have to tell a funny story sometime about Chris Hoyt and I trying to get the badge for I'm on a boat. That's a funny one that we went around Chicago trying to find a boat. This is probably some of you guys right now. I can't get a signal. I can't get wireless. I can't get a... Sorry about that, guys, of course. But you can imagine how it must be on a submarine. And then, now find Google Maps. All right. So the biggest thing is, if the military, and this is something some companies don't allow people to use, Web 2.0 or some of the different things out there, but always remind them that the U.S. military just approved for people to be able to use social media. They said that the advantages far outweigh the security risks. So if the military can do it, why can't a corporation or a company? So I would tell you that I just want to let you know that. So with that, try to stay somewhat on time, right? So, all right. All right. So any